It's time now for Spears on Sports with John Spears, presented by M&M Carnage. And now, here's Johnny.
And Tony.
And Scooter, welcome into the show. It's Wednesday.
Hump day!
Mike. Is that good enough, Scoot?
That's good enough.
Scooter doesn't know what day of the week it is.
Presented by M&M Carnage, Spears on Sports. It's Hump Day. It's Wednesday, December 17th. I know I say this every day, but it's 8 days till Christmas.
So
Lots to talk about today.
Christmas.
Actually, not a lot to talk about today, but a couple big things to talk about today. The Cards go to Tennessee and take it on the chin. No Mikael Brown Jr., who nobody knew this until it feels like tip-off, Tony, that he warmed up back. Here's the two words you don't want to hear at any age: back problems. And Mikael Brown Jr. did not play for the Cards last night. We'll talk about that. NBA Cup. What does it mean? Are the Knicks a contender now? Are the Spurs a contender now? I think this game was more important for the Spurs than it was for the Knicks, and I'll tell you why. Bowl game last night, the Veterans Bowl. Did anybody watch the Veterans Bowl last night?
We got home after being at St. X watching the Louisville game, and I saw it. And
Can you tell me who was? Can you tell me, Scooter, who was playing in the Veterans Bowl last night?
It was
Without looking.
Troy and Jacksonville
That's who
State.
it was.
Very good. He was looking, I think. I don't know what he was
No, I
doing.
talked about it this morning.
A Notre Dame running back going to the NFL will have birthdays as well, and big night of college basketball, although not a lot of marquee games. Marquee teams were playing, but not a lot of marquee games. Cards and the Vols were the best game of the night.
And the Oilers won last night.
The Oilers put a 6 spot up last night.
Yeah, they're
right?
back.
No, every time you say that, they lose the next game. Thanks to everybody watching on YouTube. We appreciate it, as always, listening on the podcast or listening live right now.
Although
as
you
I'm
can't
speaking.
see Tony. I'm trying to fix that.
Oh, good.
Well, who the hell wants to see me?
That's a good point. Maybe y'all should trade spots.
M&M. Wow. Okay, Justin. M&M Carnage Hotline is open. 384-1450, 502-384-1450 if you'd like to join in on the conversation. Game Day Men's Health text line open as well, 414-1450. Game Day Men's Health, redefining men's wellness. No shortcuts, just results. Testosterone, peptides, weight loss, sexual performance therapy. Visit GameDayMen'sHealth.com, defining a new era in men's health. And hit me up on the text line, 414-1450. You can probably tell by my voice, I am playing hurt today. Under the weather. I don't see any Kleenex in here with tissues, which I need. Tony has tried to spray the desk with the Purell as much as he can to avoid any issues.
Well, I'm a guy.
And I want to apologize in advance if you get sick.
Not many people use my mic. Good.
My wife has been ill. Oh, thank you, Scooter. He takes care of me. My wife has been under the weather. I thought I avoided it because she's at the tail end, and I thought, okay. And then last night, it just hit me, man.
Well, did you sleep in the same room?
Sure.
Well, why didn't you sleep in another room?
Because I love my wife.
And you love being sick.
I don't love being sick.
Well, there's your fault.
Everything's my fault in my house, Tony. Anyway, got Bellarmine basketball tonight. I'll be on the call, hopefully, if I can speak by then, still have a voice.
Who y'all got?
Mark Bug and I will take on
Chattanooga Choo-Choos.
Well, they're the Mocs.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Formerly the
Got excited there.
Moccasins, but Choo-Choos is a much better nickname.
It's a much
I will
better.
say that. Pardon me, boy. Anyway,
I'll be there, John, in case you can't go.
7
I'll
o'clock.
step in.
Thank you. I might need you. 7 o'clock, Knights Hall, 6:45 pregame on ESPN 680 tonight. It's an interesting game because Chattanooga is 6-4. Or did I get that right? No, they're 5-6. That was not even close. They're 5-6. Former Knight Billy Smith is on that team. He's averaging about 11 points a game, starting for the Mocs. Chattanooga won the NIT last year with former Bellarmine Knight Bash Wheeland on the roster as well. So I don't know if it's a pipeline, if the Knights, if Bellarmine's a minor league club for the Chattanooga Mocs, but they've had a couple of guys transfer there, and a little homecoming for Billy Smith tonight.
Do you know the spread on the game?
I do, but I don't
Scooter?
talk about that because
I know we won't talk about it. I just ask you.
I'll bet, but I
You're-
never bet on Bellarmine.
I know you.
I'm gonna
Like
say-
Herb Street. You don't talk about it. You don't give your pick.
I'm going to say Chattanooga, 2.5.
1.5.
Chattanooga?
Yeah.
That's a pretty good guess. Give me a point.
Actually,
Rolling it over for tomorrow.
I saw one
147.5.
I saw 1.5 yesterday, and I saw 2.5 this morning. So I think
Well, I'm looking
Scooter
at,
might get 2 points.
I'm looking
Hey-o.
at ESPN.
Yeah, and why do we?
You do CBS, I do
know.
ESPN. Well, that's good. We get different looks.
Yeah, but I think we should be on the same page with the spread.
Well, if anything, Tony should come to the CBS side then. Because I also use ESPN and it sucks.
Oh, well, okay.
Okay. Damn.
Or you all should really just get the score.
You have an iPhone, Scooter?
Yeah.
Did you get the update recently?
I don't think so.
I think it's just the
Worst
timing on
update-
your own phone.
Worst update I've ever had, and I've had people agree with me. Oh my God, it's horrible. I want to go back
Well,
to the way it was.
old people can't, John.
I know it's an old person thing. I get it, but I'm not happy about it.
Hey, can I bring up East
You can
Tennessee?
bring up anything you want,
East
though.
Tennessee State did not win outright.
They did not
at
win outright.
Carolina.
It was close at halftime. They got beat by ended up 19. There were no good money lines last night. I thought Louisville was a good money line, and I bet it, of course. But
And guess
we
what?
didn't know Mikael
He
Brown
did not
Jr.
know.
was not playing. Nobody knew Mikael. Now, he did go through warm-ups, so maybe it was a literally game-time decision, not pre-game decision, literally a game-time decision that he did not go. Adrian Woolley started in his place, had 19 points,
Yeah.
played very well. The Cards lose at 83-62. They fall to 9-2 on the season. Tennessee's 8-3, and I mentioned this before we went on. This was a bigger game for Tennessee than it was for Louisville. The Wilds had lost 3 in a row. They just lost one of their starters for the season to a shoulder injury.
At home, they hadn't played a game hadn't been at home forever.
And when you get to the end of the year and the committee is meeting and they're seeding you, this game is going to mean more to Tennessee, I think, than it is to Louisville, because Tennessee could not afford a fourth loss at home against even a Power 4 opponent that was ranked higher than them, because when you go to the end of the year, this game will be looked at, and Tennessee will get an extra point or two from the committee, not a seed, but an extra point or two for winning this game and winning it handily. Ryan Conwell had 22. Woolley had 19. Those were the only 2 Cards in double figures last night. Javon Hadley had 9. And this is what you fear as a Louisville fan. A team, we won't shoot the 3 great. There'll be an athletic team that can guard the 3, although Louisville missed some open threes last night, admittedly. But there will be an athletic team that can guard the 3 and that can dominate you inside, and that's what Tennessee did last night, Tony. They dominated the Cards on the inside, and U of L didn't shoot the 3 very well.
Well, here's your minutes for your guys under the basket. Our boy Frew played 28.
Did Khalifa play at all?
3 minutes. That's what I was just getting to. Prior
It had to be in the first half because we watched the second half.
Pryor played 8. Zugas played 8.
Yeah, that was late. How about Ruth?
He played 13 minutes.
How's Kenai Ruth only playing 13 minutes? That's borderline unacceptable.
Well, you needed rebounders in there, so I agree with you here on this, Scooter. You needed guys. Sanandra Frew was fighting an uphill battle last night because he's in there, and there are 3 6'11" guys
Tennessee's huge.
that are physical, knocking him around and fighting for the basketball.
Look at the minutes for the starters. 28, 34, 33, 35, and 27.
And that goes to the depth and the fact that Mikael Brown wasn't playing.
Yeah.
Because he's going to get 35 minutes if he's not in foul trouble.
And Jacoby Gillespie, their point guard, had 20 points.
In the second half.
So if you
He had 23 in the game, 20 in the second half.
But if you have Brown, he's probably guarding Gillespie too.
Well, the 2 leading scorers for these teams were the leading scorers last night, Conwell and Gillespie. Ament, the freshman, they didn't have an answer for him at all. He had 13 points, 17 rebounds, and Julian
7 rebounds.
7 rebounds. Carey had 10 of his 12 in the first half, and he had 10 rebounds.
Yeah, off the
Now, the
bench.
rebounding advantage was only 35-30. So going in, I think if you're Pat Kelsey, you take that. You say, all right, we'll take that. But they only hit 7 of 34 three-pointers.
There's your number.
And we talked about it.
Memphis said they shot over 50. They were shooting 60% most games. They were running Memphis out of the gym.
When they miss threes, it's going to be a challenge.
Yeah.
Because they're going to get beat on the inside by big-time teams. Because Frew's gotten better, and a lot better. Bob Bear, I thought he was going to get.
Oh, yeah.
But who else is in there? Pryor doesn't want to go in there. Khalifa doesn't want to go in there. I feel like Ruth wants to stay out by the 3-point line as well. You got to get some guys that are willing to go in there and bang some people around, and I just don't think they have that.
And we were with a big Louisville supporter, Coach Nate. Last night, and he was the same way. He goes, yeah.
Coach Nate's son plays with Pat Kelsey's son.
And grade school.
So, Coach Nate just, I was talking to PK. It's okay, man. We get it. Pat, that's great.
But
Nate's great.
But the whole, it just comes down to it. And the scary part is, and I brought this up the other day about Alabama and Louisville, they're going to be nice. You shoot the lights out in the tournament.
Yeah.
But one bad
they're
night,
going to be nice.
man,
Nobody can beat you.
that you can't get beat because you
they're
have
going
so
to be
many
nights
shooters.
that 50 teams can beat you.
And I've played with some really great shooters, and there's just nights, even when they're open, they just have a bad night.
Yeah.
I mean,
McNeely all of a sudden feels like he's lost his shot the last couple of games. And, three-pointers, Tony, that can get in your head.
definitely.
Louisville has been held to 62 points or fewer 3 times under Pat Kelsey in 46 games. 2 of those are against Tennessee. 2 of the 3.
Well, Tennessee plays that
games.
physical game, man. Rick Barnes' teams, he's always got big, strong guys.
In the last time they played, Tennessee killed them. It was, let's put it this way, it was a bad matchup coming in for Louisville. Even if Mikael Brown Jr. plays, it's just one of those, when you get in a tournament, Rick Pitino used to always say, you get in a tournament,
It's matchups.
it's all about matchups.
Yep.
And if you get a bad matchup, look out, you're in trouble. No matter who it is, it can be Lehigh against Duke, although that's a little bit extreme. But if a team is going to be able to guard the 3 against Louisville and not worry about the inside because their inside
Oakland.
players are better, then that's what's – Oakland against Kentucky, St. Peter's against Kentucky. Let me keep going with that. Oh, don't laugh over there, Indiana. You got plenty as well.
No,
Hey, y'all
worse than that.
y'all hung any banners for Sweet 16s lately?
When did this become pick on Scoots?
Because you laughed.
Speaking of banners,
They had to shoot at you.
If it's funny, I laugh.
are the Knicks going to hang a banner for winning the NBA Cup?
I don't think so.
Yeah, everybody else is.
The Lakers,
Really?
the Lakers did.
Are you
And the
kidding
Bucks
me?
did
I didn't
last
even
year.
know that.
Yeah. They're smaller than the World Championship banner.
Well, they ought to be.
And the Knicks don't have a World Championship banner since 1970. So
They're going to hang it on the bottom of that one?
they could. All right, so Louisville shoots 38% to 54.7 for Tennessee. 3-pointers, that's your ball game. Up next, Tony, Saturday at noon, the Montana Grizzlies come to the Yum Center.
I didn't put in for media credentials for
I
that
think
one.
I did, unfortunately. I didn't realize Kentucky and St. John's play at 12:30, so I didn't really put those two things together. But if I get one, I'll go. Why not? It's the Montana Grizzlies and the Louisville Cardinals. That's a hell of a trip for Montana.
Hope they're playing somebody else on the road, just not flying into Louisville, Kentucky.
Speaking of which, Arizona beat Abilene Christian last night, 96-62 at Arizona. Guess who Abilene Christian plays next? Just take a shot.
Hawaii.
BYU. Woo! That's good scheduling. Now, Abilene Christian is 7-4 after that loss. So they were 7-3 coming in at Arizona at BYU Friday night in a 3-day period at Arizona at BYU.
They're making their money.
I remember going out west with Bellarmine 2 years ago, Utah and BYU, 40-40. It did not end well.
Yeah.
Played them on 2 out of 3 nights. So there you go. The Cards lose last night. That game Saturday, by the way, on ACC Plus, which I think, Tony, check me if I'm wrong, that's part of ESPN Plus, right?
What is?
ACC Plus?
Yes.
Yeah.
Big Ten Plus is not.
No. That's
But
totally
ACC and SEC are. Okay. All right, we'll talk more about the Knicks and the Spurs last night. I didn't watch, and I'm an NBA guy.
I did when I got
I
home.
love watching the NBA.
You didn't watch it all?
I had no interest.
Because his bets were done.
Well, I was starting to feel under the weather.
His bets were done.
You know why? You know why my bets were done? Let me tell you why my bets were done, Scoots. I had the Knicks in the over, but I had them paired. Those two paired with Louisville money line.
No good.
So I was done. But here's the truth. I just didn't feel like switching my TV over to Amazon Prime. How lazy is that?
That's pretty
How
lazy.
bad is that?
That's bad.
I was starting to feel under the weather. We'll talk about that. 2 college football bowl games tonight.
Oh, I got a winner tonight.
I'll be watching those because I'm betting. Well, I won't. I'll be at the Bellarmine game, but I'll be keeping track of those. We'll talk about that. College basketball results from last night and birthdays as well coming up. Spears on Sports presented by M&M Cartage. Big X. Welcome back. Spears on Sports presented by M&M Cartage. John Tony Scooter on this Wednesday. Just wanted to hear you say it again.
Got your music, Jesus.
No Hoosier report today. Just want to pass that along.
Boo!
I don't know.
Little Matt Dennison.
They lose to Kentucky, and Matt Dennis all of a sudden,
Kicks
I'm
him
doing air
out.
quotes here, can't do a show.
What a bum.
What a bum.
Just kidding. He's sick.
Good old Matt. Matt's a good dude.
Tony told me he was listening to Rutherford yesterday, and they were talking about what a big game that was for Louisville last night. Important game for Louisville last night. Now, to be fair, they didn't know Mikael Brown Jr.
right.
wasn't playing either.
I did 2 hours of Rutherford yesterday.
Oh,
I know.
You did them all, didn't
Come
you?
on over here. I'll pat you on the back. Thank goodness. God, he's needy. All right, NBA Cup last night. The Knicks beat the Spurs, just like I said they would, 124 to 113. OG Anunoby.
He was good, man.
28 points and 9 rebounds for the former Hoosier.
Let me ask you this. Is the NBA Cup championship MVP,
Yeah,
is that just from last night, or
No,
is that from the tournament
no.
as a whole?
from the whole tournament.
Okay, because I had to go a little crazy on my show this morning
No.
when I saw OG's numbers versus Jalen Brunson. I got real mad.
Brunson had 40 the other night.
Yeah. If it's for the tournament, then I'm
And by the way, he had 25 points and 8 assists last night. So Jalen Brunson is the MVP. The Knicks win it. This game, to me, is more important to San Antonio. The Knicks were in the Eastern Conference Finals last year. They know what it takes. They know what it's going to take. They couldn't get past the Pacers last year, but they know what it's going to take to get back there. This is a young Spurs team. They don't know what kind of competition is going to be like. Now, they just came off beating the Thunder to get to this final. Wemby's young. Stephon Castle is young. Tony, they got a lot of young guys.
Harper.
Yeah, Dylan Harper, who had 21, I think, last night. He was leading scorer off the bench.
John, they had 7 guys in double figures,
The 5 starters, and Wemby came off the bench.
and so did Harper.
Yeah.
Why is Wemby coming off the bench?
He's coming back from
Just
injury.
working him in.
They're working him back in slowly, giving him fewer or less minutes, and the way to do that, bring him off the bench.
25 minutes, he had 18 points,
Yeah.
6 rebounds, 1 assist.
But I didn't see the game, but I've heard Mitchell Robinson did a great job defensively on Wembanyama last night. And Mitchell Robinson's not going to score. He's not going to make free throws, but he does have the ability to make it difficult. He's going to get a lot of rebounds. He makes it difficult on the defensive end for the other guy to actually score. And he did a good job what I heard against Wemby last night.
Yeah, what you heard.
But this is a good Knicks team. They got the second best record in the East, and they know what it takes. Am I wrong in saying this tournament, not just this game, more important for San Antonio to learn how they can play when everything's going to get ramped up in April?
Yeah, and I love this Spurs team. I've watched them I've watched some of their last 3 games, and Dylan Harper is really good.
He's a real deal, right?
He is good. And Castle, I told you the other day, I didn't realize how good Castle is. And then you add De'Aaron Fox.
De'Aaron Fox was such a great pickup for them last year.
It was the perfect pickup.
He was going nowhere fast in Sacramento. 16 points, 9 assists last night to go along with a couple of rebounds in 31 minutes. He did have 5 turnovers. But De'Aaron Fox is a guy that's going to give you 30 on a given night.
I really, Luke Cornett is a good pickup as a backup. He's been starting with Wemby out. He's played well. He's a good pickup, too, for that team.
He was on that Celtics team last couple of years, and he was a vital cog in that Celtics
Right, and you have him, Fox, and Harrison Barnes to give you some experience.
Harrison
Barnes
Barnes' experience. Devin Vassell, he's in his 5th year, a Florida State guy. He's averaging almost 16 points a game. He had 12 and 5 last night. So those are your starters. Now, Wemby, when he comes back, he'll move into that Cornett spot.
Mm-hmm.
Cornett had 14 and 6 last night. So, he doesn't hurt you. Keldon Johnson coming off the bench.
He has
former
really
Wildcat.
good games.
He has really bad games, too.
Yeah, but he's another guy that you can put in there.
But I think this game helps them later on in the season. I still am of the belief that nobody can beat Oklahoma City this year in a 5 or 7 game series. Unless there are a bunch of injuries between now and the end of the year, I don't think anybody can beat the Thunder. But they did beat them 3 nights ago, and this gives them a blueprint, if you will, for postseason play and what they have to do to win in the postseason. And I think it's just more critically important to them than a Knicks team that's been there and gotten to the Eastern Conference Finals.
Yeah. I mean, you got the Lakers, too, on a given week could knock you out just because LeBron and Luka could go off on you.
Yeah, but who's the second best team in the West right now? Is it?
I think it's the Spurs.
Spurs?
I think and when Wembanyama was out there, and
what about the Nuggets?
He was leaning up. He was guarding Karl Anthony Towns, and Towns looked like he was 6'6".
I know, it's crazy, isn't it? He's so big.
Like, oh my!
The Nuggets have the second best record at 19-6. Lakers and then the Spurs. The Rockets are good, but I think they thought they were going to be better with Kevin Durant, and they've been a little disappointing.
Yeah, I think
the 9 games over 500, but still, they've been a little bit disappointing. T-Wolves been a little bit disappointing as well. But the Nuggets are 19-6, and they still have. Is Joker still the best player in the league? Even at his age, and even
Probably.
after 4 or however many MVPs he's
Shea
won?
Gill just carries, even though they're good.
Yeah.
He always puts up numbers. So
Quietly.
yeah.
Quiet numbers.
And nobody, and we always go back to when Kentucky recruited him. He was an afterthought in that
They had
recruiting
5
class.
guys in that class. He was the 5th guy they brought in.
Yeah. And when he went pro, I remember people going, why is he going pro?
But halfway
He's not
through the
ready."
season, he was Kentucky's best player.
I know, but he wasn't what everybody considered a Sherlock NBA player.
You're absolutely right.
And he sure is, man.
So the Knicks get to hang a very small banner now in the Garden with a 124-113 win in the Emirates NBA Cup Championship.
Red Holtzman's happy as can
I
be.
did see the Lakers. Red Holtzman's happy. I did see the Marv Albert. Is Marv Albert happy? I did see the banner the Lakers put up 2 years ago. Scooter, did you see this thing? It's underneath a championship banner. It's about half the size of the championship banner, and it says 2023 in-season tournament champions. See, I don't think it was the Emeritus NBA Cup yet. I think that was last year, but in 2023, it just says in-season tournament champions.
See,
with the Laker logo.
If they're all that small, I've got no problem with them hanging a banner.
Yeah.
Well, you're an Indiana fan, of course.
That's a good point.
Hang a banner for anything.
You know,
By the way, congrats to Coach Signetti. Second year in a row, AP Coach of the Year was announced yesterday.
Yeah.
Scooter, does it worry you?
That was the least kept surprise in the world, wasn't
No
it?
kid.
Does it worry you when your team starts getting all these accolades before they play? It's kind of a jinx.
Not really.
I've always felt that way.
All right, here's my question. The kid from North Texas that led the nation in passing yards this year with almost 4,200, his name escapes me, is going in the portal. If Indiana gets this kid, does that hurt the dynamic of this team going into the playoffs because Mendoza thinks his brother's going to be the quarterback next year? Is Kurt Signetti in a tough spot here? Because you don't want to do anything to mess up the fluidity and the way your team is playing right now. You don't want to do anything to mess that
Well,
up.
you tell the kid,
I'm bringing him
we'll
in.
give you this, just don't publicize it till afterwards.
You got to keep it under wraps. This dude, North Texas put up a bunch of points this year. Now, they lost to Tulane twice, but it wasn't the quarterback's fault. He put up a big numbers, and I think he's going to be able to go anywhere he wants to go, really, that doesn't have a quarterback.
Whoever has the most cash.
Whoever has the most cash. And we know after 60 minutes and talking to John Mellencamp and Mark Cuban, we know they got a lot of cash up there in Bloomington all of a sudden.
They have
So,
another huge donor, don't they? Billionaire Scoot?
Mark Cuban.
No, somebody else that's.
Somebody we don't really know by their name.
I remember hearing that.
I don't know.
And it wasn't Cuban was brought up.
Oh, but I saw this kid I saw it this morning. He went in the portal. Drew something. Starts with an M if that helps you at all.
And did you see where
Doesn't help you.
Kentucky it looks like they have gone Cutter Bowley? You think they'll go out and try to get another quarterback, John?
No, they got one coming in.
I think you do. I think
Who do they got coming in?
Matt Ponatoski.
Oh, that's right.
I think you
Forgot
do,
about him.
Yeah, freshman. I think you do look because what hurt you from looking?
Yeah.
Yes, you can come out on your press conference yesterday and say Cutter Bowley's our guy, but you don't stop looking, right?
Well, Scooter just hit the kid from Moeller. You know, you make it an open, but he come in to play football and baseball.
Is that are they gonna allow him to do that though?
I think they are.
I think they
Yeah.
are. I think that was the whole concept of why they got him to commit, because he could do both. And baseball and football don't interfere that much. You can work both. Spring practice. It's not that big a deal.
Drew Mestamaker.
Easy for you to say.
Mestamaker, 292 for 416, 4,129 yards, 31 touchdowns, 7 interceptions.
It's pretty good.
There you go.
Mean Green.
He is going to go into portal. That is
Kathy Ireland's team.
No, that
Mean
was
Green.
what was that team? It might have been the Mean Green.
I think it was Mean Green. It wasn't North Texas, I don't think.
By the way, NBA tonight, Cleveland, Chicago. Cleveland is 4.5 on the road. Memphis at Minnesota. Only 2 games in the league tonight. The T-Wolves 7.5 at home. Both games 8 o'clock. Minnesota and Memphis are on NBA TV. Jeremiah Love going pro here, Tony. The Notre Dame running back. Not surprising. He was the only non-quarterback in the room at the Heisman presentation the other night. Best running back in college football. This is the move.
I heard him do an interview on ESPN, and he said he loves the Notre Dame thing, but he's got to take care of his family. It was time, and that's what most of the players say.
Is Marcus Freeman the coach at Notre Dame next year?
Yes.
Wow, y'all are quick on that one.
They lost 2 games.
Well,
John.
it's not that they're going to fire him, Tony. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying the New York Giants are interested, and Michigan has all of a sudden said they would like to talk to Marcus Freeman.
Would that be a good move from Notre Dame to Michigan? I mean, I don't know.
I don't know. You're in a conference.
Yeah.
What happened this year? What happened this year is the exact reason you leave, because you're not in a conference and it hurts you in not getting into the playoffs.
But if they had one loss, they're in the playoffs and they don't have to play a conference.
I don't disagree with that, but how often?
I don't know.
How hard is it to go through a year and just have one loss?
Well, as everybody says with that schedule.
But they still had 2 losses, and let's say USC would have beaten them, and they killed USC, to be fair. They would have 3 losses.
Are they changing anything to do with the playoffs?
Yes,
with the
Notre Dame-
conference champions.
If Notre Dame's in
Tulane and
if Notre
James
Dame's in
Madison.
the top 12 next year, top 12 at the end of the season, they're guaranteed a spot. Now that is all the athletic directors or commissioners that voted on this allowed that. Now it wasn't for this year; it's for next year.
Okay, I didn't. I
Notre Dame top
missed that.
12, they're automatically in. In other words, they can't be bumped out by Tulane or
James Madison.
They are in if they're top 12, period. Which I don't think is fair. First of all,
Yeah.
I can't. But if these conferences all agree to it, what are you going to do?
But
Freeze them out.
if they're top 12, if they're in the top 12 and it bumps out James Madison or Tulane, that's a good thing, isn't it? I mean, look at the spreads on the games.
It's a good thing for the playoff.
Right. You got
Yes.
21 points.
But is it a fair thing?
I don't know.
Yeah.
But
The problem
the strength
is
of schedule for James Madison and for Tulane, even if Notre Dame's schedule's down, it's not as strong.
Tulane played Ole Miss. I'll give you.
But their
I'll give you
conference
that one.
games are
James
what?
Madison played Louisville.
Yeah,
No, you're right. Their conference games are terrible. 80% of their conference games are terrible.
I
By
don't
the
know.
way,
I'm just playing devil's advocate.
ACC, what are you doing? So yesterday they released the opponents for next season. Some ACC teams, including Louisville, are playing 9 conference games. Some ACC teams are playing 8 conference games.
Why?
I don't know.
Because they have 17 teams.
But they're going to figure out now the following. But why are they? The following year they're all playing 9. So why can't they play 9 this year?
Really?
Yes. And
Mathematically, I don't think it would make sense.
they're
would
going
it?
to get together.
I don't know. I can't. I'm not doing math.
They're going to get together and figure out what their tiebreakers are going to be for the postseason ACC championship game. So they have to figure that out still, and it's going to be simple. It's going to be whoever the highest. If it's a tie, whoever's the highest ranked team is going to go to the playoff.
All right. Question.
But how do you have a conference that half the teams have 9 games, half the teams have 8 games?
Louisville and Miami. Miami beats Louisville during the season. Louisville's 1 point. They're at 11, and Miami's 12. You're going to take Louisville when they played head to head.
Well, they might do head to head first.
Well, I would say you have to go to head.
Who knows? Nobody knows what they're going to do. Hell, they might stick with this 6-way tie. We'll take Duke.
Wow.
Who knows?
They're not going to do that after what that happened to them
No,
this
they
year.
can't do that. It's ridiculous. But what if Louisville finishes 8-1 in the conference, and let's just say Miami? I don't know how many games they finish 7-1.
Yeah.
Who's tops in the conference?
And they didn't play each other.
And they didn't play each other. They don't play each other. In fact,
Louisville's got a great schedule.
Louisville misses Miami, Clemson, among others. I mean, they don't play Miami or Clemson or Virginia, who had the best, regular season record in the league.
And that was a Panther we saw on that.
It wasn't a Pitt Panther. We couldn't figure that. Don't put the logos on there when you're giving me the schedule. Tell me the team.
We couldn't figure out what the Pitt Panther was.
So the ACC keeps doing ACC things. Notre Dame's not going to join. Jeremiah Love goes pro. I don't know if Marcus Freeman's going to coach there next year. It's crazy. It's crazy. Last night, Jacksonville State beat Troy in the IS4S Veterans Bowl, whatever that means. Is that a gaming system or something, Scooter? IS4S?
I have no idea. Not a gaming system.
Jacksonville wins it 17-13. Low-scoring game. Tonight, you got 2 bowl games. The Cure...
Come on. I'm giving out a winner.
All right.
I got one.
The Cure Bowl, sponsored by Stefona, whatever that is, Stefona Cure Bowl. Old Dominion against South Florida. That is in Orlando. South Florida, 2.5-point favorite. You said you had a winner for me.
Who's South Florida playing?
He didn't know who they're playing. He's got
Old
a winner.
Dominion.
Old DU.
That's the one. That's why I said it that way.
I
love
Dominion.
ODU.
I do as well.
Oh, well, you know why he likes ODU? Because they played Indiana fairly close early.
Played us tough, yeah.
South Florida's had a great year. Old Dominion.
Both teams are 9-3.
Old Dominion will want this game more.
I agree.
It's in Florida, though.
Doesn't matter.
And finally, at 8:30, the 68 Ventures Bowl. I don't know why it's 68. I don't know what that means.
It's a financial company.
And that game's in Mobile, Alabama. Everybody wants to go to Mobile for their bowl game.
Yeah.
Louisiana and Delaware, both teams 6-6.
Delaware's happy as
Delaware's first year in Division I.
They're happy.
In FBS, I should say.
Is that the Blue Hens?
That's the Blue Hens against the Louisiana Raging Cajuns. Louisiana is 2.5 in that game.
Let's go with Delaware.
You going with the Blue Hens?
Yeah. Give me the points in both.
I think I'm going to go Louisiana in that one.
Same.
And I agree with Old Dominion with you guys. So. All right, let's take a break. We'll come back. Birthdays coming up. We'll check what happened in college basketball last night and set the slate for tonight as well. Spears on Sports presented by M&M Cartage. Big F. Welcome back. Spears on Sports, presented by M&M Cartage. John, Tony, Scooter. Final segment on this Wednesday.
You know, John, it's tough for us to come to work like this. I mean,
Why is that, Tony?
it's work.
Is it, though?
It was for me today because I was hacking up a lung, man. I was like,
Scoot, when you haven't had a job for 6 years, this is work, baby.
Yeah.
6 years.
I mean, I'm on the clock all day today. I got Bellarmine tonight. I got to get ready for that game.
I got to put in some work because we got a ton of text on the text line.
All right.
All right.
Text line, the M&M Cards hotline's closed,
Shut it down.
but the Game Day Men's Health text line's still open. Go.
Patrick Murphy says, Spears on Sports, dudes. My Golden Knights play tonight against the New Jersey Devils. In the Pacific Division, Vegas is second, while your Edmonton Oilers are third. Coming
to get them, though. Coming to get them.
We are Secretariat. We're not a sprinter. We're a distance.
Yeah, that's
horse.
right. Next texter says, guys, the rich guy in Bloomington is Carl Cook, estimated at $12.3 billion with a B.
That's who it is.
Yeah, my net worth is only $12.3 million with an M. So he's got me.
No.
You know how much money that is?
That is more
When you
money.
start talking millions, you don't even get close to
Yeah, you
billions.
can't even think about it.
No.
Can't even think about it.
Next texter says that is an MOU, John, talking about Notre Dame. Not a contract yet.
Memorandum of Understanding.
Correct. And then he says he hates the ACC and can't wait till Miami gets out of this high school conference.
Ooh.
Isn't Clemson and Carolina, isn't that the rumor that those are the two that are leaving for the SEC?
Carolina's wanted out for a while.
Yeah, I think that's the rumor. That would, Carolina should never leave. Tobacco Road, man. Duke is 9 miles from Carolina.
NC
And
State.
then you got NC State, Wake Forest there. That would
Throw
be
a rock and hit them all.
Of course, I say that would be weird, but UCLA's in the Big Ten. So
And USC.
So what's weird?
Oregon.
Weird's out there.
Boise
though.
State's going to
Yeah.
be in the brand new Pac-12 next year. I don't know who the hell it does. Geography means absolutely nothing.
Yeah.
Buzz texted in and said he just had a pop-up hit his phone that Ewers is going to start over Tua this week. I guess he won't need a backup.
Yeah, Mike McDaniel was clear after the game, or not after the game, the next day when he was asked about Tua, will he be the quarterback? And he said, I got to evaluate everything. Nobody's guaranteed a job here, which basically was saying, well, I'm sitting Tua on his butt.
And I'm not guaranteed a job after I do this.
He's not. But you know what? You're out of the playoff hunt. Tua's had a history of concussions. Why not give Quinn Ewers a shot? Just see what he can do. Just see what he can do.
But hadn't they won 5 out of 6 before they lost the other night?
Yes.
So Tua's been that bad?
But they're still out of the playoffs.
I know, but
So you give the young guy a shot.
You don't want to risk another concussion.
yeah,
know,
I guess.
The Jets want that number 1 pick. They're going to lose on purpose. I know players do not lose on purpose. Coaches don't. But they're going to start Brady Cook again because the ownership is telling them to start Brady Cook again. And I think Justin Fields is healthy now, and Tyrod Taylor's back to being healthy, and they're not going to start either one of those guys over Brady Cook.
Well, you remember what happened in Major League
What happened in Major
when they were trying to throw the season? The Indians came back and won it.
Well, they got mad.
Yeah.
They got mad at the owner. That's
Yeah.
different.
Well, they might be getting mad.
They
The
might get
Jets
mad
might
at the
be
owner.
getting mad.
Jets aren't winning another game.
Final text.
That's it.
Texter says, I was surprised to see the reason for Brown missing last night's game. I didn't know 19-year-olds had back problems. Hopefully he can heal quickly.
It doesn't matter how old you are. Back problem is not what you want to hear.
And it can be
You
muscle
just don't.
spasms or anything. I mean, it doesn't mean it's,
Well, they got
career
Montana
threatening.
Saturday, so they may not need him Saturday.
Is that Grizzlies?
The
I
Grizzlies
mean,
are
it's
coming
tough to
town.
play Grizzlies.
Well, they clog up the middle.
They do.
They're big.
They can't get out on the perimeter, though.
Oh God! Name me one Montana player in history. I got one, but I'm not sure if it was Montana or Montana State. Larry Kristoviak.
That's who I was trying to think of, John.
That's the one guy I know. All right, let's go ahead and do birthdays. Is the record wearing out because it's skipping now?
Glitch in the matrix.
Was that on a 45? What do you got over there? A high five player stereo? All right, get the scooter meter out. We're going to have some fun today. Mila Jovovich.
Milla?
She was in Zoolander, among other things. Mila, M-I-L-L-A, Jovovich, 50 today.
Mila is a 3.5.
Yeah, I would think at least.
Yeah.
Boy, there's some good pictures and some
Yeah,
bad ones.
Mila. Well,
Yeah, there's some
she
real
had a
bad
couple of roles, including in Zoolander, where she was intentionally made to not look good.
All right, maybe that's what some of these pictures are.
Yeah, so
She doesn't fit the Scooter
she's
profile.
50 today. Sarah Paulson is 51 today. She was in American Horror Story. She's been in a bunch of those. She was also in the O.J. thing where she played the attorney for the prosecution.
Yeah, she's in a
Marcia
bunch.
Clark.
She's been in a bunch of
She's
stuff.
been in a bunch of stuff. Sarah Paulson, 51 today. 2.5?
Yep.
Bill Pullman. Don't give him a number.
Oh, okay. I was getting ready to.
Bill Pullman was the president in Independence Day.
What else he been
While
in?
you were sleeping. He's been in a ton of things.
What
But
did he-
he's really known for Independence Day. He was in the Equalizer, the first movie.
Spaceballs.
Spaceballs is really good. Yeah, young Bill Pullman in Spaceballs. Good pull. there,
Sleepless
Scooter.
in Seattle.
You mean while you were sleeping?
No, Sleepless in Seattle.
Sleepless in Seattle? Bill
Says he was in it. I'm just reading what I'm seeing.
I've seen that movie a number of times. I don't remember Bill Pullman being his. Who do you have a character name that he played?
Oh my gosh! No.
Well, okay, all right,
No.
you don't need it. Anyway, he's 72 today. Giovanni Ribisi.
Oh heck yeah!
It's a guy.
I know he's the one from Ted that dances all creepy.
Yes, the creepy guy from Ted.
Think we're alone now.
He was also in Saving Private Ryan. He was also Phoebe's brother in Friends, Phoebe's little brother. He's 51 today. Ernie Hudson from Ghostbusters fame. He's the fourth Ghostbuster, the African-American Ghostbuster.
He's funny.
He's 80 today.
You don't hear
Also-
the name Ernie anymore.
He was also in Miss Congeniality. Not unless you're watching Sesame Street.
That's true.
You got to be at least 50 to be named Ernie, right?
Yeah, at least.
I actually graduated with an Ernie.
Ernie's 80, so there you go. You do have to be old. Eugene Levy, Tony, 79 today.
I know you love Eugene.
I love Eugene Levy, man. Vacation when he's trying to sell the car to the family truckster. Oh, God, he's great. What's the movie with Jason Biggs where he
American Pie.
American Pie? He's the dad in
He's
American
great
Pie.
as the dad.
And of course, Schitt's Creek. He was the
I still got to go back and
the
watch it.
patriarch of the
You
family.
haven't watched it, Tony?
The first season, halfway
like
through,
it.
I didn't like it. Everybody
Oh,
told me,
my
get through the
God.
first season, you'll love it.
It's so good.
Eugene Levy is 79 today. Lil Rel Howery. You know Lil Rel?
No.
He's a African-American stand-up comedian, but he was also in Get Out. Did you see Get Out?
You always told me to watch that. I never watched it.
Watch it in the dark, man. It's scary. It's very interesting. He's 46 today. All right, sports-wise, Manny Pacquiao, boxer. Who's his next opponent? Because he's 47. I know they're going to pay him to fight somebody else, right?
No way.
Oh, come on, man. These guys last forever now.
He'll fight Tyson.
Yeah, Pacquiao's 47. Buddy Hield is 33 today. Is he still a
Yeah.
warrior?
Buddy Hield
No.
is a warrior.
Oh, I thought
Yeah.
that's right. I've seen him play.
Chase Utley, 47, former Philly second baseman. Tyler and Taylor Rogers, both major league relievers, which is weird.
One throws underneath, doesn't he?
Yeah, both of them are
Marines.
both of them are 35 today.
Taylor
the
submarine.
Rogers.
twins. My favorite player from the last few years, Daniel Vogelbach, because he looks like
Big
me.
old boy.
Country fed boy is 33 today. I don't think he's got a job anymore.
I don't think he does.
He was a
either.
DH for a while, played a little first base, but you got to stay away from the Snickers bars, man. You have to.
The Golden Corral.
That'll kill you because that's, Tony, that's buffet.
I know it.
You just keep eating until they kick you out. I've done that. J.K. Dobbins is 27, Chargers running back. Josh Pascal. Remember Josh Pascal with the Cats?
He was
Had the-
playing for the Lions last year. He was starting.
Had
Still
the,
is.
Is he?
he's
I don't know
still
if he's
alive.
starting, but he's still on the line.
Well, he had the cancer at UK.
Right.
Beat that. He's 26 today.
Yeah. Detroit Lions.
Yeah. Takeo Spikes, Auburn, and I think
Bengal for a long time.
Bengals, 49 today. And golfer in the 2008 U.S. Open, Rocco Mediate lost to Tiger Woods in an 18-hole playoff.
When Tiger
Rocco-
was hurt, wasn't he?
He had a broken leg.
Yep.
Rocco is 63 today.
Can't even beat Tiger with a broken
Still playing on the
Senior.
seniors tour. Can't beat Tiger with a broken leg. That's just mean. And those are your birthdays. For
What?
today. What?
You told me break out the scooter meter. Let's have some fun. And there was 2 women. I'm disappointed. And yes, you sounded like that.
Scoot,
Are you done?
you okay over there, man?
No.
You all right?
I thought we were going to have some good ones, and you
Is
throw
this-
me
he's
2 ladies.
disappointed.
Is this because there's no Hoosier report? Is that
Yeah,
what
I'm
you're so
mad.
upset?
Ready to talk about the Hoosiers.
All right, Arizona, again, a lot of top 25 teams played last night, but most of these games were
Stinkers.
lead into Christmas, run-of-the-mill. These are buy games, B-U-Y. These are pay games. You're paying teams to come in and be sacrificial lambs. Arizona went to 10-0. The number 1 Wildcats beat Abilene Christian 96-62. Third-ranked Duke trailed by 10 in the first half. Led by 3 at halftime, but went on to beat Lipscomb 97-73.
A-Sun team.
An A-Sun team. And I showed Tony the screenshot. It was 26-16 last night when I first checked it. Lipscomb had the lead. UConn, a Big East Conference game. They beat Butler 79-60. That was a home game for the Huskies. 9th-ranked Michigan State took all their Penn State frustrations out on Toledo last night, 92-69. 10th-ranked BYU over Pacific, 93-57. 12th-ranked North Carolina beat East Tennessee State, 77-58. Arkansas trailed early against Queens, but John Calipari's team got it together and beat the Royals 108-80.
A-Sun.
Another A-Sun team. 17th-ranked Kansas over Towson, 73-49. 19th-ranked Texas Tech beat Northern Colorado 101-90. And 22nd-ranked St. John's. And Rick Pitino in a conference game.
The Blue Demons covered.
Beat the Blue Demons. First thing Tony Burke said to me last night, Blue Demons cover.
Yes.
79-66 was the final there. I think DePaul was getting 19 and a half in that game. And I'm sure Rick Pitino's got his guys running the steps today because they only won by 13. St. John's, by the way, Kentucky is their next opponent in Atlanta Saturday, 12:30, part of the CBS Sports Classic. Second game is, I believe, Ohio State, North Carolina. Does that sound right? I think UCLA bowed out of that thing, and that's why they added St. John's. Tonight, the Campbell Camels are at 7th-ranked Gonzaga for a 9 o'clock start. Gonzaga 37.5. Who you got?
Gonzaga.
Against Campbell. 13th-ranked Vanderbilt has a road game tonight. The 10-0 Commodores, 7 o'clock at Memphis.
When has this game been a 9.5-point Vanderbilt favorite on the road?
This screams Memphis money line.
It was 7.5 when I did my show this
Yeah,
morning.
me too, Scooter. Me too.
Well, they went and watched the tape of the Louisville game.
This screams money line, Tony.
Oh,
It screams it. Vandy on the road here. Memphis, you talk about needing to win. They're 4-5.
they're not good though.
Yeah,
They're they're long.
that's part of it.
And Penny.
He's
We've always said Penny has never been a good.
8 o'clock,
college coach.
South Florida at 16th ranked Alabama. 14.5 seems low. 6:30 St. Francis at 23rd ranked Florida. 45.5 on the SEC network. And 7 o'clock, Chattanooga at Bellarmine tonight. Chattanooga, I got 2.5. My partner Mark Bugg says it's 1.5.
That's what I saw.
Come on out to Knights Hall. If you can't, you can listen to me and Mark call the game on ESPN 680. Once again, no Hoosier Report today. We'll be back at it tomorrow. Thanks for listening. Guess the spread tomorrow. Spears on Sports presented by M&M Cartage. Big X.